Position on the turnover to cash this one in. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flacco looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Flacco. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end Fant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Flacco will take to the air again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Maurice Hurst. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about...
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs, 67 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Gun.
2nd and 10. Flacco once more. Got a man. It's Brown. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
There we go.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Watch the pass. 59 Mike, 59 Mike.
3 wide, 3 wide.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing here on first down. Flacco. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
You think you won't get this?
Roger, 5-0.
You think you won't get this? Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, watch his slant. Watch his
Gun.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Mike's 59.
Lock it.
Mike's 59.
Nice.
Once more, it's Flacco. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
Get in the weight room. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Watch this on red. Check gun.
Mike is 59, Mike to 59.
They go pass again with Flacco. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick, 42 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
45 down, 180. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Here's Jacobs. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6:37. Second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Carr going to throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check. Fresno.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 32 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And, partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL-caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Flacco. Now a desperation throw. It got his man complete. 36 yards on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Monday, Dad!
Switch it, come on, switch it. He's coming. We got double up. Slam.
Monday!
Check 99.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Flacco. And his throw is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
I got one. Mike, check.
John.
3rd and long for Joe Flacco. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. The Broncos had 15 4th down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here.
Monday!
Watch the run. Good stop, baby. That's a big stop.
3 wide.
He's coming. Double up.
51.
Double up. Check three.
Regular. Gun.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. Flacco and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike's 59.
Hey, high 7.
I'm coming. Mike, check.
Regular.
It's been a long day for you.
Gun.
Check.
Flacco now on 4th. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
That's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Carr going to look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is Week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Oakland, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.